When you rise at 6 a.m. for another work shift at the tire factory, do you ask yourself, what face shall I put on today? Probably not, but you should. Because over the next 15 hours, you're going to showcase every single one like a Christmas window display, each one more transparent than the other. Go on, smile at the person who broke your heart. Oh, and shake the hand of the bastard who stole your job. Don't worry about losing face. You've got plenty to go around. But you know what, honey pie? Your eyes don't lie. Look in the mirror and you'll see the wrinkles under the surface. Don't like what you see? Get over it. It's the only face you'll ever know. Funny thing is, if you don't recognize the reflection, chances are it's not your face looking back. Because someone who wears two faces sometimes forgets which one is real.
The Velvet Sam... Is this fucking thing working? The Velvet Sandbox is proud to present the artistic styling of Big Mitch LaMotta as Dolly Parton, doing his version, or hers, I ain't of Little Red Corvette. Okay, be nice, folks.
Okay, I hope you're not looking for a biographer, because that's not really my bag. Last time I tried a one-on-one, my editor went tits up in embarrassment.
I don't think I granted you this interview with the intention that it would be a character piece. You're an investigative reporter. You don't write the horoscopes, you solve mysteries. I don't want an interview. I want you to find a missing person.
Mm-hmm, and who might that be?
What do you know about me?
Well, you're sitting 3 feet in front of me, case closed.
Holy shit, he's good.
Okay, well, you're the hottest female impersonator working today. And this side of Bigfoot, the biggest mystery of 90s counterculture. People seem to want to know if you're the original thing or a cheap poser.
What do you think?
Well, I think people expect to see Jesus Christ himself underneath the mascara.
Mr. Kimball, I could be paid 6 figures for what I'm about to tell you, but for 5 free minutes of your time, I'm going to give you the exclusive of your present and future pathetic little life. And if you play fair, when I vanish, you might even be a celebrity in your own right.
Right, so I take you plan to disappear from the public eye again.
Literally or figuratively?
Well, literally, of course. I can't think of a better way to enhance your Jesus complex.
You're scared of what you don't understand, so you take the position of the defensive skeptic. Why do you think you got this job, Mr. Kimball? Because of your natural talent as a writer? People like you refuse to wear my image on a t-shirt. People like you can cut through the charade and see me for who I really am. Only a skeptic can find the man beneath the character.
Okay, so the person I'm really supposed to find is you.
Listen to my story and see if you can peel away the layers, separate the reality from the fantasy.
To see what really lies behind the mask of Jules.
That's exactly what I want you to find out. I bet the first thing you want to find out is my sexuality. Am I a wolf in sheep's clothing or a snake under the shell of a man? There are times in all our lives that we wish we could unleash the monster behind our eyes and show people who we really are, shed our skin and live our life with no regrets or limitations. Am I a man or a woman? I think everyone's a little asexual when it all comes down to it. It's all in the fucking showmanship. Many of us live our lives with our heads down, chasing our own tails day after day until we spin so fast that we feel as if we're drunk on cheap wine. My mother was never a big drinker, so it's ironic that she was killed by one. I know it's a cliche of sorts. Drunk driver kills mommy and the son wreaks vengeance upon the uncaring world, dressed as a fucking drag queen. I know it's the old story, but that's the tall and skinny of it. She's gone, and I survived. But take a good look at my eyes, Kimball. 2 different colors. A piece of the broken windshield dug into my right eye, turning it from gypsy brown to a vibrant shade of ocean blue. If eyes are the window to the soul, I maybe lost a little more in that accident than I figured. I never knew scars could be so beautiful. Needless to say, that was the last ounce of soil that buried my family. The former childhood beatings I took from my father were now weekly stand-ups. And it wasn't long before this asexual bastard was kicked from the nest. Months later, I was reborn as the mysterious Jules, a glowing phoenix resurrected from the depths of middle-class banality. But as we know, that which burns the brightest burns half as long. It was at this point that John Wesley Thomas ceased to exist and I took over. Look at me through the inside out and you might just catch a shade of my true self. But you know what, Mr. Kimball? What if you don't recognize the face of the man inside? Because people who wear 2 faces sometimes forget which one is real. Maybe someday, after you've forgotten this meeting, you'll understand what I tried to be and think of me as someone who tried to regain in death the identity he lost in life. You don't know what it's like to look in the mirror and not recognize the face staring back at you. To forget what life was like before I became this bastard incarnation.
To not recognize the sound of your true name and voice. Do I have a death wish, Mr. Kimball? There's ways of killing yourself without killing yourself. This was my last performance, and you had a front row seat. The lights are burnt out. Leave the ovation to the professionals. It's time to go. I'm so very tired. Jules has left the building.